There we are.
Yep.
Hi, we're live. Let me go over to our Instagram friends and click on go live. I always forget where that little button is. What do you want to stay on Facebook or Instagram?
I'm cool with either one.
Okay, well, we'll stay here
Okay.
for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets a little draggy though.
Yeah.
So good morning, everyone, and welcome to Southern Twist Yarns. My name is Brenda, and I am the owner here.
And I'm going to move that so you don't trip.
Thank you.
I don't want her to trip. She's
No.
back finally.
So, and this is Evie,
Hi.
by the way. And let's see who's there. Hi, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Hi, Anne.
Ann.
Nice to see you. So, it's been a hot minute since we've been live.
Yes, it has been.
For most of you that know us, you know that I have been out. I had a little hip surgery.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, and
I
in
know.
less than a year, I had 2 hip surgeries. But anyway, not replacement, just kind of stuff that's messing up. So anyway, I'm
She's
back.
At least for half days.
Right. I'm hanging in. I'm doing a little bit, half an hour more every day. So
Right.
anyway, so we're really glad to be back
We are.
and to talk with you. We've got a lot of stuff to tell you. We don't really have any new yarn to
No.
share with you, unfortunately, because it didn't get shipped in time, but next week we will.
Yes, next week we'll have
So instead, what we're going to do is kind of share with you, talk about what we've been working on,
some.
and hopefully that will inspire you to maybe try something new.
Absolutely.
Or sign up for a
up for a
class.
class that starts next week.
Yeah, we have 2 classes starting next
Right,
week.
2.
So yeah, so one
And
I'm
completely different.
very different, and
Mhm.
one I'm leading, and one
Yes.
as
I'm
Evie is teaching.
excited you are.
I know. Well,
I'll hold it up while
okay.
you talk about it.
Yes, so this is probably I don't know if it's the most
Well,
done,
if
but
it's not,
it is
it's
pretty
high
darn
up
close.
there.
So this is ranunculus.
Yep.
And I fell in love with this yarn.
Yeah, my
So-
mother cast on with it yesterday too.
It's really fun. It is the cash. It's called cash cotton silk or something
yeah,
like
something
that.
like that.
I don't know.
Cash silk, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so it is a Landa Nord
Mhm.
yarn, and it is absolutely fabulous. Oops, I have a little
It's
pull
very
there.
tonal.
It's very tonal, so
Ah,
you can see it gradient. It's a
Yeah,
gradient, and
yeah.
it's gradient in colors, not
Right.
just like. So it's really a
it's
lot of fun
really, can you see how pretty that is? So hers just started with the pink and is ended with the orange.
with the orange.
And the one
yeah.
I chose it goes from a light gray to a blue.
Oh,
Like
see, yeah,
that
they're
deep
so-
midnight blue.
So this is perfect for us because it has a lot of
Right.
cotton in it. It
Right.
is does not have any mohair. It does not have any alpaca. It is not itchy. It is lightweight. And I decided to do the ranunculus because I hadn't
Right.
done one.
Right.
Evie had done one.
I've done 2 as a matter of
Oh,
fact.
that's right, 2,
Yeah,
I
I've done
forgot.
2.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this.
Mhm.
And as I cast it on, I had several people in here. This
Yep.
is before my
They fell in
surgery.
love with it.
They fell in love with it. So we are doing a class that we'll go to and knit along.
Correct.
There's some little tricky bits.
Yeah, once you
to start.
once Brenda gets you past
Yes.
right here, then
Then
it's
you're
going to
done.
become a knit along.
But you'll learn a really cool cast on.
Yep.
You will learn
Some
a
new
very
stitches.
interesting bind off.
Yep.
Which I
Right.
really enjoyed that.
Right.
And some really fun little stitches that are up here in the
Right.
neckline.
Right.
So this is beautiful.
But you don't have to use this yarn.
Oh,
I
no,
actually
you
I
can
have
use,
used on
anything.
the 2 other ones that I did. I used just a light fingering weight on
Right.
big needles, and it's very holy, and that was it's adorable like that. And then I've also done it where I actually held a mohair and a fingering weight together, so it's actually denser, long
Like a
sleeves, and
DK,
it's
right.
for more like for in the wintertime. But that's one of the things I think that's so
That
nice
is
about
well,
this pattern.
exactly. So it is so customizable.
Absolutely
You can do a
customizable.
wide neck like
Yep.
what I'm wearing today.
Right.
I did not. I wanted a shorter neck.
Right.
You can do long sleeves. You can do short sleeves. You can make it
Right.
make it as long
Right.
or
Or
short as you
cropped.
want. It is a cropped.
It's designed to be a crop, but
Right.
my second one wasn't.
You use size 10 needles
Isn't that fabulous?
on
It's fast.
whatever yarn you
Yep.
choose, whether you choose a lace weight
Right.
or
DK
worsted.
weight or worsted. Yeah.
Couldn't think of the word worsted.
So when does this class start?
That class starts next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday,
Okay.
check out the calendar at southerntwistyarns.com and you'll see where you can sign up for that. And as I said, we'll
Right.
start off as a class to teach you how to understand the sizing on this because it is meant to be a very wide,
Boxy.
boxy kind of tee. I
It's
did
not like the one
wanted
you're
that,
wearing, which
no.
is straight.
It was more shaped, and I did not really want mine as boxy as the pattern is,
Mhm.
so you need to understand your sizing on this
Right. How to
pattern.
modify it.
There's some modifications that we'll teach you in the
True.
class, and then after that, it'll be a knit along.
Like
And
this is boxy. This
Right.
is really more what the ranunculus is designed
right,
to be.
it
this
actually, if you look
boxy
at
and
it, you'll
short.
see that it's like huge boxy.
It really is.
So some people love that look. I am
Yeah.
not a fan, but it is a lot of fun.
It doesn't
so-
look good on everybody.
No,
You
it
have to be
doesn't.
honest.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, somebody
No.
and crops don't look good on everyone either.
No.
So this is so customizable. You can do so much with it.
Mhm.
So
That's
think
what I've
about
done
joining
too.
that class.
And you would never know that it was the same top
No, you
because
don't.
I did them so
and
differently.
I probably will do another
Mhm.
one if
Yeah.
I find this yarn that I just can't live without.
Which happens to us
Which
all the
happens
time.
all the time. Yes, yes.
On Wednesday, my class starts, and we are casting on the little gemstones.
This is so
shawl.
cute.
I have to tell you, it is so addicting.
Hi,
So,
Susie.
hey, Susie. So this we're going to cast on, and it's going to be similar to what Brenda was talking about with ranunculus. We're going to start out as a class. I'll get you past the first row down there, and once you're past the first row, you're going to know how to do it. So after the first class, then you will become a knit along. But I got to show you mine. I mean, it is.
It's so much. I would.
Oh,
we
it's
were
so
wa- I-
addicting.
It's so addicting. I know. I
I'm in the
don't
middle of
think
the
I
row.
have time to do it, and that kind of disappoints me.
But
But
look, I'm going for a pink theme, right? And I'm using a beautiful gray in between.
you can make it,
It
any
is
color
so
you want.
Addicting. It's like last night, I did these two last night, and I wanted to keep going, but it was 11 o'clock and I had to go to bed. Because,
Yeah, I need her fresh here.
but so, yeah, exactly. But so there are requirements for this class. This is not I'm not teaching you how to do short rows.
Right, it's not a beginner.
You
class.
have to already know how to do short rows, and there's some other techniques. So if you go on our website, you will see the techniques that I expect you to already know to take the class. If you do not know the techniques, then you need to get on my schedule, and I will teach them. I had Alexis here yesterday learning the
Right,
techniques.
that was so made me happy.
She's so excited, and I said, okay. So she came by, and we got her all going. She's ready. She knows all the techniques for this class. But it officially starts on Wednesday. We're going to cast on Wednesday,
Right.
I think at 11. But I have 3 people who also want to take the class. One of them is out of town. So I will have another cast on day once she's back in town. So probably in about 3 weeks, and it'll be in the afternoon. So if next week doesn't work for you
Oh,
as a cast on day, I'm
That's
adding
nice.
a second cast on day.
Right. Oh, good. Okay.
So
Well, that's
yeah.
nice.
So if you can't come next Wednesday, keep an eye on the schedule or listen to us in our newsletter, and I'll publish the next cast on day when it
Oh, that'll be
happens.
great. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot my other sweater that I'm working on because I just had
Uh,
because there's always so many projects,
Oh yeah. Well,
we
this is
never
my
just have
other
So
one.
you show that one off
Yeah.
because that's new yarn as
This
well.
this is sea silk lace, and this is called arpeggio. It's a Zanetta pattern, and you cast on the back first. That's the back, and then you pick up at the back shoulder and you knit forwards to the front, and it's just I really like it. I can't wait to wear it. It's gonna have sleeves. Probably about this length, this sleeve. You can make them, but anyways, that's what my plans are. And you can't go wrong with this stuff. It's just lovely.
This is Sweet Georgia, a company, a dyer out of Canada. And this is 65% silk and 35% sea silk. Sea silk is derived from seaweed. I don't even know how they do it.
I
but
know.
it's-
I read the information on it, but I
Yes,
couldn't keep
it's
it in my brain.
derived from seaweed, so it has a
Right.
beautiful. It has that beautiful sheen
and it's
from the
so
silk,
soft.
and it's very soft. It's very, very drapey.
Very drapey.
You would not use this for a structured
Right.
sweater. You wouldn't
Mhm.
want to use it for anything like that. But if you're making a shawl, doing a lacy
Absolutely.
poncho or something like that, this would be absolutely
Gorgeous.
gorgeous. And we have some really pretty colors. It has sold quickly, but we have a lot of pretty colors
Yeah, we
still
do.
left in there.
And we found one pattern for a shawl that would take one skein of it. It's so pretty
Yeah,
with all
we
those
did.
holes. I can't
Yeah,
remember
and
the name of
I
it.
can't remember. It starts with a V, I think.
Can't remember.
Anyway, doesn't remember.
Yeah,
it doesn't,
but
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
We'll
You
help
would love it. We'll help you. Yes.
You should show some kits we still
Oh,
have.
I forgot.
We forgot that.
Yeah. So we did put together a couple different kits. These are just 3 different ones that I filled up. So this one is going to look very similar to the shop sample that we have. It's got lots of fall colors. It's got the same neutral color in the grayish in the middle like mine has. Then this one's
Look at
super happy.
this. This
I
is
am
like,
so
if I
happy.
had time to do this, this is the one I would do
It's so
because I
happy.
love these really bright, you know, happy springy colors, and it'd probably take me that long to get it done. We just have a couple of
I
other
know,
things
just a
going.
few other things.
So look at how fun that would be.
Yeah.
So this is one, and these, you know, it uses these minis,
Right.
and then one skein of regular.
And this is just one of the other ones kits that we put together. So this one has a darker gray, almost a black, a steel gray, and then all the fun colors. So there's a variegated and a solid of all the different colors in this kit. So I think this one would just be so striking.
I think so too. I mean, and I like that you chose a dark color because a lot of times if you see them, they're done, you know, your base color is dark. I like that. And usually a lot of times they're done in the whiter base, like the one we have here at the shop.
Right.
Basement for
That
us.
one.
So one of the other things that we want to talk to you about is
We got stuff. We
Yes.
got lots of stuff to talk
is our retreat that's coming up this
Yay.
fall. We are so excited about
about.
this.
We really are.
It is called the Thread of Tranquility. It is a mindful knitting, stitching, crochet retreat. It is being held at Bay Treat here in Fairhope on Mobile Bay. And Jill from Knit Sisu has done a beautiful design for us. I'm going to share that with you in a minute. I got to test knit for it. And she is going to be here to teach you how to make this shawl and talk about mindfulness and calmness. You know, our world is so topsy-turvy right now, and so everybody seems to be so angry that we wanted to do something. And if you've not been to Bay Treat,
It's a treat.
it's a treat.
Yeah.
You can go onto our website at southerntwistyarns.com and look for the Thread of Tranquility and click on that. We have a detailed description of everything
Exactly.
that's going to be going
Right.
on. Plus, we have FAQs on there. So if you're like, oh, I really want to go, but go there,
Right.
read the FAQs first. And if you can't find out what you need, then
Right.
call us,
Yeah, well,
email
yeah.
us, whatever.
Right.
But this is going to be lovely. It is the 6th, 7th, and 8th of November,
Right.
which is a beautiful time of year.
Absolutely. We're going to
So,
get to use that pier.
We'll be out on this. We'll be able to be outside. We
Yeah.
have Naaman's Automobile, who is doing catering of our food. And if you
Right.
have ever eaten any of Naaman's food, you know it's going to
It's
be
always good.
great.
Yep.
There is we do have limited availability for overnight. If you are interested in
Right.
overnight accommodations, you need to call us about that because it's a little convoluted.
Yeah, exactly.
But Jim will be here the whole entire time. And we have a guest who has given up his time freely,
right,
given up
freely.
his time. He
Yeah.
is doing this out of the kindness of his heart, and that is John McBay. And he is going to be leading us in some gentle movements.
Okay.
Or if you are really into yoga and you want to do yoga, he will be happy to take you aside and do some yoga with
Right.
you. He's going to talk about mindfulness and just
Right.
taking time to breathe.
Right.
And so it's really important. But John was just kind enough to say, I'll do that.
I know. He's so awesome.
know,
I
he
taught
is,
him to knit too.
Yeah, and
When he
does
was
knit.
still courting Shelly, I taught him to knit. He's
Yeah.
so cute.
So he is a great person. He also is just got certified in Tai Chi, which is very interesting.
That's
to
the
me.
one I really want to try.
I have
I've
never
heard-
done it,
have
and I
not
love
either.
watching it.
Right.
And I remember many, 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 many years ago, and we were in San Francisco, my husband and I,
Mhm.
and we were walking through the park. We were in the Haight-Ashbury area, and there was an entire, I don't know, there must have been 50 people in this park,
Right.
and they were all doing Tai Chi, and I didn't even know what it was then.
Right.
And it was so beautiful.
Right.
The movements and the slowness,
Right.
and you just felt relaxed watching them.
Yeah.
So anyway, the Thread of Tranquility, think about it.
Lots of sewing.
gonna
I
be
mean,
great.
not sewing. I brought my
Yeah, we've
sewing
got
machine
sewing
today.
on
I
our
got
brain.
sewn
We're
on my
going to
brain.
talk about that in a minute.
Lots of knitting and crochet time.
Right.
And if you say, no, I really don't want to do,
You don't want to move. I don't want to
I
do
just
any
want to
movement.
sit in my chair and knit. There's at all times, there will be
Always.
a knitting/crochet
Yes.
event going on.
You do not have to
Right.
participate
At all.
in anything you don't want to.
Correct. And lots of shopping. We're going to have good shopping.
Wow, we've got good shopping. We've got at least 3 trunk shows that are
Yeah.
going to be there. Plus, we've got some fabulous swag.
Oh, I know.
This is
I
probably
want swag. It's
this
awesome
is
swag.
probably the best swag we have ever done.
I know.
It is.
It was so fun.
It's going to be absolutely amazing. So go to the website. Don't hesitate to call us.
Yeah.
You've got a little QR code there. It's going to be fabulous.
You'll enjoy yourself.
If you miss it, you
Yeah,
are
well,
going to be really sorry.
absolutely sorry.
Really, really sorry. So this is the design
Mhm.
that Jill has. And I know my color people are going to go, whoa, those colors. Okay. So there's a reason for my colors, and I'll explain that to you in a minute. But this is called the Mala shawl, and it is designed to knit with mindfulness, to have mindfulness when you're knitting and to feel the texture. So you can see Jill always comes up with great shawl ideas.
She does.
This has some garter stitch in it. It has some stockinette in it. We have some little mala beads in here, and well, you'll just have to come to the retreat to know what that is if you don't know, because I'm not going to tell you. But it has some little malas in there. You have like a little bit of a ribbing going on in the center. There's a lot going in on here. The yarn is called Mezzo by Gems
lovely.
Lux. It is a sport weight yarn.
There's just two of the colors that we have.
Right. So it's a 100% 3-ply merino.
Right.
And we will have 9 different colors for you to choose from at the retreat.
And you get how many of these?
You get 3.
Three are included in
the price, right?
Price of the event.
We won't choose the colors. You will be able to choose your own colors, but you do get 3 skeins of mezzo. So, and you can do whatever you want. And that's another thing we should talk about at the retreat. Do you have to knit this? No.
No, of course not.
No, you do not.
Nope.
You can take this 3 skeins and put them in your bag, take them home.
Yep.
You can use them for something else.
Right.
This retreat, and I cannot stress this enough, is about slowing down, relaxing, and enjoying. It's not about stress. It's not about, everybody being hyper and crazy. It's about just taking time to be.
Right.
And what better way to be than with your knitting.
Or crochet.
We've got a really great crochet pattern.
Yeah, the crochet pattern's cute too.
It's beautiful.
It's really pretty.
So anyway, I'll talk to you about my colors. These happen to be the colors of the Swedish flag. And if you know anything about me, you know my husband is Swedish. So this will end up being a nice scarf.
Yeah.
And it's a great size. It's not a huge shawl. You're not, and you can stop at any time. You can make it as long or as short as you want.
Right.
But it's going to be a lot of fun.
You could even do it into a cowl. You could see.
And she has instructions in there in her pattern.
Into a cowl.
So this is going to be really nice. And this yarn is
it's so
squeezy.
I know. I felt it feels lovely in the skein, but once you actually start knitting, and I got to feel this, I'm like,
it's really squeezy.
Yeah.
I
it's
really
about
like
texture again, and she's got texture in there.
Lots of texture, and you don't get bored, and you fall into a rhythm when you're knitting this, which is.
And there's 328 yards, so this is a nice skein of yarn.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, that will be the
Threads of Tranquility.
So what we can, excuse me, I have to get a drink of water. I'm gonna start.
Well, today, while she's taking a sip, I'll say what we're getting ready to. The reason why we have sewing machines on our brain is because today we're gonna steek our Voyage cardigans right down the middle. So I already put my
you put your running line.
I put my little running line.
Perfect.
And then we're gonna sew up and down, and then we're gonna take scissors to our cardigans. And Brenda already took scissors to hers.
Yes. So I wanted to feel comfortable doing this today and not be like panicked.
Right.
So I already have staked mine.
She did. She's brave.
And I even started picking up for my sleeve. So
which is hopefully we'll have time today to do. Oh, don't forget you still got
I'm still attached.
You're attached, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Oops. Let's just start stockinette.
It's just a needle. Well, it's actually
it came off.
It's actually short.
Yeah,
I just lost a short row.
Yeah, you lost a short row.
Anyway, so you
you
can see I still have of course it's a little crunchy up under here. There we go. I still have my button band to do in my neck, and we are just starting on the sleeves. So this was so exciting. I have to tell you, it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
No, it wasn't. I did my swatch first. I was like, okay, I got to do my swatch, and I'm like. And that when you do it and you go, oh my God, it's like staying.
I know.
It's really not going anywhere.
It doesn't go anywhere. So this is exciting. This is what we're doing this morning with our, oh, that's right. No wonder it fell off. So I hope that, I'm going to try to do some videoing of people that are actually cutting. I did do a small video of myself when I did my steek. I'm going to put that on our YouTube page just so people can see if you've never steeked. And if you've never steeked before, be not afraid.
That's right. I mean, I did my little swatching around,
I
you
know.
know, and then I steeped it first. And I was like,
Well, this
like I
isn't so
said,
hard.
it wasn't hard.
No.
Once I did this cut, I'm like, oh, I can handle this.
Now, I will say, I paid a lot of attention.
Well, yeah.
You know, you don't want to have a glass of wine. I had to laugh
No.
because this is a wool and pine design, and I was watching their videos, their seeking videos, and one of the things that she said, you need two things when you get ready to cut: a sharp pair of scissors and a glass of wine.
I thought that was funny too.
Yeah. I don't recommend a glass
I
of
know
wine.
I didn't do the wine either. I was too afraid.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that I think is so interesting. So when you go along the edge and you sew on your sewing machine, you really have to pull on these. You don't realize it, but stockinette is actually pretty firm.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
it stays
is.
together. I suppose if we cut it this way, it would probably come apart a lot easier.
I think so too.
But by sewing it up and down the long ways, these little guys are really pretty hard to get apart.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
No, they're
and
not.
and
I was
one of the things that I was talking to Evie about, and I know that there are going to be people that have this question, because I even had this question when I first had this thought.
pleased.
On the inside, you can see where Evie was just showing, this is really, you know, it's not really pretty. And of course you'll turn that under
Right.
and pick up for your button band like I've done for my sleeve here. No one is going to see that on the inside.
Right.
And at one time I had asked, I even talked to the gals to Abby at Wool and Pine and said, well, can you use like binding tape or something like that so it looks pretty? But then I thought, how do you sew that on?
Yeah.
Because it's going to show through on the front of your sweater. It would be really difficult to sew that binding tape on or that ribbon on and it not show through. So I don't think it's going to make a difference. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Yeah, exactly.
As we go
Yeah.
along, we'll
We may
share
change
more
our
and more
minds,
pictures. You know, here's my sleeve. Now, of course, sleeve's different
Right.
because it's all the inside way
And
up
no
here.
one's ever going to see it
Nobody's
anyways.
ever going to see that. So you can see.
If someone's looking at the inside of
boy.
your sleeve with your arm in there,
Yeah.
they need to step back.
They're a little too close, aren't they?
Sorry. I got a frog.
Yeah, okay, everyone. So that is what's
Yeah.
going on right now with us. We'll be working on some new classes and some things. We
Right.
have new yarn coming in
too.
slowly. I will tell you that, you know, it's a tough time for the yarn business right now. There's a lot of yarn that we cannot get in. There are some countries that aren't even shipping
At all.
to the United States at all. Just another little on that side note, needle prices. We've just received I just received 2 more emails this morning that needle prices are going up again
Oh,
on
man.
Chaogu, on Lantern Moon, and Knit Pro. So hang on to your needles, and you know what that is. That means finish those projects that those needles are on, so you
That's
can
right.
use that to start something new.
Start another project. Exactly.
So we're trying very hard here to keep our prices as steady as we can,
Mhm.
and you know, that's
'Cause
all
we
we can do.
understand.
That's all we can do. So
Yeah.
okay, everyone, have a wonderful day, and we'll look forward to seeing you. Oh, one more thing I forgot about. We are also making plans to travel to the Alabama Fiber Festival.
right.
If you want to travel together with us as a group, we are looking at a VRBO so that we can all be together in the evening to knit and see what we've all found. Please let me know no later than tomorrow because I need to get a booking for the house. So
Sure.
anyway, you can go on the website and sign up for that, and then that will be taken down soon. So anything else you can think
The
of?
only other thing that you and I've talked about, and that is that we had a couple years ago, we had a felting retreat.
Oh, yes.
And we also then did so some people have little flowers that we did at
Mhm.
the retreat if you didn't finish your flower. But then we also did pumpkins. Didn't we do? No,
Yes.
funny faces.
We did funny faced pumpkins.
And if you haven't finished yours, please let me know because I was thinking about putting that,
I think that would be
as a
fun
little
to do
class.
anyway.
bring in your project, your felted projects that you were working on if they're not finished, and I'll help you finish them. So I haven't put that on the calendar yet, but
Okay.
I need feedback to see if that's something y'all want to do.
And one final note as we say goodbye, because we're going to have people standing at our door
That's
soon.
right.
As you all know, that Stephen West will be releasing his mystery knit along in October. That is a a tradition here at
Oh.
Southern Twist Yarns. I was watching a little bit of his video today. It is not something you have to participate in, obviously, if you don't want to, but we will be putting kits together. I think his kits probably have already released.
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of interesting. It's almost all solids. There are no speckles,
None.
but he's gone
I
with
just
that
listened
for a
to
long
his
time.
video,
Yeah,
his
his
music.
song.
He was singing. It was pretty
It was
hysterical.
pretty
I
funny.
was like,
Well, he
"Oh
was,
my
he
God."
was theater major.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that would
That's
explain
how
because
he-
I'm like, there's no way I'd stand in front of a camera and sing.
That's actually how he learned to knit. Is he was at in Chicago
Uh-huh.
at the School of Music there, at the School of Drama and Music, and
Right.
he needed something to do while he was auditioning or
Okay.
in a show and had time backstage, and
started
somebody
knitting.
there was knitting,
Oh,
and that was
wow.
actually what got him started.
He started, and
Yeah.
now he's famous.
Yeah, and we have actually one of our customers
Mhm.
who goes to the shop in Illinois where he learned to knit,
I know.
and his very first shawl is still hanging there.
Is it
So,
really?
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, we will be participating in that. We will be putting kits together, so stay tuned for that. I'm sure that people will be asking. And yes, we will do it as a knit along for anybody that is interested, and that will
Yeah, we always
not
do.
be a fee at all. Of course.
Great. Just got to
Okay.
get your yarn from us.
Okay, everyone. So that is it for today, and we will look forward to seeing you
Yeah.
very soon. And don't forget to read all about the
Right.
retreat.
That's
You'll be
right.
sorry if you missed that out.
The retreat's going to be a lot of fun.
It is. Okay.
Looking forward to
Bye,
it.
everyone. Have
Bye,
a great
everybody.
day.
Come see us. I always say that. Come see us. Bye.
Oh, Jamie, you did catch in. Okay.
Oh,
Good.
yay.
Sorry we were on Instagram, so we didn't get to see you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.